Good morning, my lovelies. It's Tuesday today. I have eaten so many chocolate Easter eggs. I think I am definitely on a chocolate break for a good 30 days. I think 30 days to a new me, a new chocolate free me, is really what the doctor ordered. So I've been up for a while. I did a meditation this morning, which I really am really getting into. I'm doing a 21-day abundance meditation via Deepak Chopra and Chase Financial Services. If you know Afra Chase, she's really very good at, she's a great financial planner. I will link her details in the bottom of the description box. So if abundance, money, wealth is something you really want to work on and get into, I think she's a great person to contact. Anyway, moving on. I've also really watched a couple of YouTube videos this morning in preparation for the CrossFit Open this year. I really want to do better than I did last year. I think that's really my goal. I compete against myself. I really just focus on doing better in the heats every year than I did in the previous year. So I was watching a video on Sarah Sigmund's daughter, A Day in the Life of, and I learned so much from just watching that video. I'm that person that gives myself an opportunity to have a cheat meal every week. This chick hasn't had a cheat meal in 5 years, which is probably the reason why her recovery and her body looks as good as it does and is as strong as it is, because she actually focuses on getting her nutrition right. So that's something I really need to seriously work on. I was actually also inspired to really start slowly over time getting a home gym. Like now during this whole quarantine period, I've actually realized how reliant I am on CrossFit boxes and on gyms for actual workouts and equipment. I don't really enjoy body weight workouts. I like to lift heavy. The heavier the better. That's really my thing. It makes me happy. I like setting new personal bests, but at the moment I'm relegated to doing a lot of body weight workouts and a lot of cardio. I'm running more than I've run in my life at the moment, which is also quite a bit of a surprise for me, because I always thought I hated running, but I'm learning about myself at the moment that I don't hate running. I'm just not as good of a runner as Max is, and it's really about me. I need to focus on myself. Max is a phenomenal athlete, but we don't have the same genes, Max and I. And I am not Max, I'm Margot, and I just need to get to a point of accepting that and being okay with that. And as long as I'm doing the best cardiovascular workout that I could possibly be doing, that should really be good enough. The person I'm competing against is myself at the end of the day, not my husband. Speaking of, yours truly has gone out for a cycle already this morning. So yeah, I'm also really motivated and inspired by Max to actually just do more. But I'll have to get his breakfast ready before he gets home, and think about the meal prep for the day for all of us, including the kids with their, I don't eat this and I don't eat that. So yeah, got to cater for 4 people with all very different nutritional needs. So let me get on with that. I'll leave this here for now. See you soon. Catch you in a bit. So my first run for the day is done. It went a lot better than I thought it would. I'm really working on a particular distance and just increasing my endurance on that particular distance, and I actually really want to start clocking a better time in terms of that distance that I'm currently working on. So that's my first workout for today. My second workout for today will be later on in the afternoon. I need to just give my muscles an opportunity to recover, and obviously also just get some actual work done for the day. Not yet hungry. I like to train fasted, keep my tummy empty as long as I possibly can in the day. So as soon as the hunger kicks in, I will go and get breakfast, but I will share with you guys what I've had for my first meal of the day. I do intermittent fasting, so I have a number of hours in a day that I do not eat and a very limited window in which I do actually eat, and I try and just base my IF, intermittent fasting, around my training schedule. So inadvertently, I also realized that I have got the Toyota, sorry, it's no longer called the Toyota Warrior, it's now called something else. I think it's called the Mountain Warrior event. I've got that coming up in May, so I really need to work on looking at my meal prep, check my nutrition, and actually push the cardio as much as I possibly can. As soon as Corona is a little more settled and the gym reopens, I'll be back at CrossFit and back at the gym just to add the weights back into my workout routine so I can just smash this Mountain Warrior event. Max did it last year. It was still branded under Toyota Warrior then. He did the 10 kilometers elite level. So definitely not planning to do 10Ks, and I'm not going to beat Max this year. I'm going to beat him next year. But slowly but surely, it's going to be my first Mountain Warrior event, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm psyched. So I'm so happy that you guys will be joining me on the journey of actually preparing for that particular event. Chat later. So guys, I promised I would let you know what my meals were for the day. I did write it down. I've had around 2,000 calories in food today. Just let me look on my list over here. I've written down everything. So I broke my fast at 12, meaning that I haven't had a meal from yesterday 7 o'clock in the evening until 12 o'clock today. I did not eat anything. My tummy was empty. So I basically had potato, coriander, mayonnaise, and corn. That was my first meal for the day. I then had whole wheat toast with cheese and basil and tomato. After that, at some point in the day, I think later on in the late afternoon, I then had whole wheat toast, scrambled eggs with peanut butter. I love that. That's like my favorite meal because it gives you carbs, it gives you fat, and it gives you protein. Perfect, just what you need to train. I have not had dinner because by the time it got to late afternoon, I'd already had my 2,000 calories for the day. The reason I'm counting calories at the moment and I'm being a lot more strict with myself is simply because I'm not lifting weights. Weightlifting burns fat for 24 hours after you've put the weights down. Cardio only burns fat for the period of time that you have an elevated heart rate. So since I'm currently not doing a combination of cardiovascular exercise and weightlifting, I'm really being very strict on myself in terms of my calorie intake. And then I have had around 3 liters of water so far for today. So today is a good day for water. Guys, let me not put you under any false pretenses. Water is exceptionally important, but I also don't always get round to drinking more water or as much water as I'd like to drink. I generally have 2 liters of water a day, so anything more than 2 liters per day is obviously going to be a bonus. I just use this Tupperware bottle to measure my water intake for the day. It's 2 liters. So if I can finish 2 of these a day, I'm having a really, really great day. Otherwise, I just do try and at least finish 1. I don't drink my calories, by the way. I do not drink my calories at all. I literally only drink water and tea. My tea doesn't have any sugar in. I know, super boring. I don't drink alcohol. I don't even drink fruit juice. Yeah, so I get that. I could probably be a lot more exciting and a lot more spontaneous when it comes to taking in fluids. If I do go out for dinner or for drinks with friends, the most exciting thing I will have is a virgin mojito. Anyway, moving on. My second workout for today unfortunately didn't take place. I didn't manage to get that second run in, but I will do 2 runs tomorrow. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, or alternatively, I'll just try and get 8 to 10 kilometers in tomorrow and just combine them. What I'm really focusing on is getting the cardio up and running. As you know, for those of you who do and for those of you who don't know, the Mountain Warrior event is literally going to be an obstacle course that takes place over 5 kilometers. So I really need to focus on getting my endurance up. That being said, I'm exhausted. my muscles really do need the recovery. So a little collagen before bedtime would do me a whole lot of good, and then a great long good night's sleep. So basically what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to keep watching obstacle course races on YouTube. That's what I'm currently busy researching, just to prepare myself mentally as well for what it is that I can expect for this competition. At the same time, I really also just want to motivate myself, stick to my goal, and stay focused on what it is that I'm working on at the moment. So good night, sleep tight, be blessed. I'll see you in the morning.
Good afternoon, everybody. How is your day? Because today our day is very, very good. So today we are going to make delicious beans with my two sisters, Mother's Day and Nana.
Hi guys, so Mother's Day, little Mother's Day, Sky and myself are going to be making edamame beans. I do not eat meat, so I constantly have to look for good sources of protein, and edamame beans are perfect for that. They're easy to prepare. All I'm going to do is I'm going to steam the edamame beans very quickly. Overcooking your vegetables in water is never a good idea because you throw the water out, and as you throw the water out, all the nutritional value or most of the nutritional value from those veggies is then in the water that you've thrown out and not in the actual veggies themselves. So let's see if I can switch on the stove. I'm not exactly a domestic goddess, but I do try. Let's see. Okay. So I use a really large pot because I need a surface in which to actually create space for the steam to circulate within the pot. So I add a little water. The water is really going to be the source of my steam.
So, really very interesting, Mama.
Then I put this in. And then we close the pot and wait for the steam to start. Takes a while. I can call you when the steam's ready.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
I'm making Mother's Day as soon as we can start going to the sink.
Okay, you do that, Geeks.
Yes, I know Mother's Day.
Yes. Okay, Sky, so as you can see, the water started to boil. Can you see? And we've got steam. So now what we do, my darling, I will show you what they look like. See?
Then how do we become boxing?
So we chuck them in,
How did they
shake them about.
How did they become ball shapes?
They came off the beanstalk like that.
Ah.
Yeah, they came off the beanstalk like that. Okie dokie, Sky, so we've got our beans in. They're busy steaming. 3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
And if Nana, his mop is already done.
Oh.
Yeah, I know his mop is
Is he cleaning? Cool. See you now. Okay, so the beans are done. We steamed them for exactly 3 minutes, so we can switch off stove. Oh, look at all that steam. Again.
I didn't know people put a pan to a pan and then pan to a pan. Donna, I have a good idea. What if you move the beans here?
Okay, so now all we need to do is put in a little salt. Mama's using the roasted garlic and lemon salt because it's got a little bit more flavor. A little salt. And we are done. You ready to try it? Perfect. Get some plates and then we can dish it all up. Okay. Happy Saturday, folks. Happy Saturday. It's day 2 of Namibia's quarantine season 2. I had a great sleep last night. I took a 400 milligram collagen tablet, which really helped me to sleep well, and it really relaxed my muscles as well. I trained with Max yesterday, so I did a few squash drills, which was fun. It was nice to do something else. And then I also worked on my handstand walk for CrossFit, so my shoulders were really feeling it today. But yeah, I'm using the time to actually just work on things that I don't ordinarily get the time to actually do. So that was fun. I filmed a video this morning, which I'm really excited about getting up as soon as possible. I'm really excited about that. And my plans for today, wow. I don't have any because I can't go anywhere. I will probably do some weights in the afternoon, go for a run later on in the day when it's a little bit cooler. Otherwise, I'm pretty much just at home, safe. Meal prep for today so far, I had whole wheat bread with peanut butter, which gives me a little protein and a whole lot of fat and carbs. That was my breakfast. And for lunch, gee, I have got no idea, but I'm not hungry yet. Last night, I had a very nice pad thai noodles that I made at home myself. I didn't manage to actually get out to the Thai restaurant to go get my noodles, which I really love. So I just did a homemade variation of that, which was really yum. So that's given me some inspiration to actually do another video for you guys on how I make my vegetarian pad thai noodles. So I'm really taking it rested and easy today. I've got no plans other than to just lie around at home, vegetate a little bit. A friend of mine sent me 2 options for something to watch on Netflix today. So I'll probably check that out in a little bit and just keep myself resting and entertained for today. I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys. It is Monday. I went for an early morning run. Don't know why I bothered. It was absolutely horrible. It was horrific. I went in an opposite direction because I didn't feel that strong this morning. Okay, so there probably is the blunder I made. I was negative about the run before it even took place. But anyway, be that as it may, so I went the opposite direction of the same route because I normally like to start light, get into it real heavy, and then relax into it back home. So I did it the other way around so that I could actually run a downhill the majority of the distance because I just felt so, yeah. And it didn't even help. It was terrible. It was really not the best run. Worst time ever for 2 kilometers. Worst, as in
15 minutes later, I was still running. Yeah, it was that bad. Anyway, don't have much time to sit and lament about it. I quickly need to get ready. The shower's running already. Need to get ready, get dressed, and quickly jump into a Skype meeting. I love these memes going around at the moment of like how how you look when the Skype meeting is simply audio, and how dolled up, zhushed, and ready to slay you are when the Skype meeting is actually via video call. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this vlog here. It's my first. I had a great time. I really hope you've enjoyed the first week of my comp prep series. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Take care. Be safe out there.